Hey everybody, Dr. Tom Miller here. Just taking a stop on my favorite thinking bridge here on the Noose. And I stopped and I looked over the bridge and I saw all these logs here, this big giant log jam, and just made me think about, what the start of the school year, can be. Just, jammed up with so many decisions and so many things you have to do. And sometimes it becomes really exhausting, just like these logs. They really have nowhere to go. They're just kind of clogging up space. And so what maybe needs to be cleaned out at your school, right? I know over the last couple of years, I've had to be the interim leader of schools, and I spent a lot of time cleaning out closets, just a lot of things just left, behind. And some schools actually rented storage spaces just to hold the stuff that they're not even sure that if they have to use anymore. And when we have all these things in our lives that are taking up space, it's also sucking our energy, right? Doesn't it feel freer when you do some spring cleaning? So just this past week, I was, going through the invoices of our school, and we found this, $5,000 annual charge. And I happened to ask the finance officer, I said, what is this? Do we use it? And they said, I'm not really sure, but we have to pay it because they billed us. I said, okay, and I started thinking about it. I was on my bike ride this morning. I was like, no, we're not paying that bill until we figure out what it actually does, right? Because that $5,000 could free up, professional development. It could free up programs. It could be bonuses for teachers. It could be, more money for substitutes. There's so many things that we could use that $5,000 for. So as soon as I get off my bike here, I'm going to send a message to the finance department. Do not pay that bill yet. Well, what else could be clogging up your freedom? What else sucks money out of your annual or monthly account at your school that you could use towards other pieces? Sometimes we say yes to subscriptions and they just, some are great returns on investment and some we totally forget about it till we actually take a deep dive into our monthly statements. Now in 2006, I think I bought the greatest subscription ever. It was a Sirius. It was only Sirius at the time. Sirius satellite radio. It was when Howard Stern, moved over, and I bought the lifetime subscription when they had them. They don't have them anymore, everybody. I think I paid just a few $100s. I've gotten some incredible return because I know, some people pay $15, $20 a month for that same subscription that I have. The value is, tripled. So my question to you is, what great return are you getting from your subscriptions? What are some of the subscriptions that you need to maybe take away? So over the next, 60 days, 90 days, the next couple of statements, go back through every single one and say, what are we spending our money on? Every $15, $30 that's saved as a school can go towards other resources that you need. Especially in our time right now where, we have an inflation in cost, but not inflation in the pay scales. So that's what you're going to do, right? If you don't have the resources to create a strong budget, I'm going to drop a link here. In my book, The 10 Indicators of High-Performing Charter Schools, I talk about fiscal vitality and what are some of the tips I've learned from the strong business owners, but also charter school finance experts is in there. And there's also I'll make sure I put our 5 tips through budgeting through the year for you, because I want to make sure that you live an empowered life, that your school is empowered, because I believe that every single student has the right to learn in a high-performing school, and I want to help you get there. So go to my website, lbleaders.com. Right at the top, you'll see download our book. It's free, and it can be in your hands within 2 minutes. Thanks, everybody. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.